Hey guys, it's me, Will. I have a little surprise for you. What do you think? Purple, blue, and red. Nice, huh? Pretty funky. Okay. Ugh. Okay. In this video, hi, I'm Will. For my 2 subscribers, hi. For everybody else who's just seeing this video, hi, my name is Will. And, in this video, I'd like to just talk about 2 things. One is about transtrenders, and the other is about if you need dysphoria to be trans. I've already made a video called Do You Need Dysphoria to be Trans? And my memory is not that great because of some medications I take. It's one of the side effects. And I'm not sure if I was definitive in saying yes or no, that you need dysphoria, or no, you don't. I don't remember. Or maybe I was really vague and I didn't really give an answer. But in this video, I am going to give an answer to that. First of all, transtrenders. I'm a person with disabilities, okay? You pretty much all know that. But for those of you who don't know, I'm a person with disabilities. And when I was first diagnosed, when I was like in my 20s with some of my disabilities, I didn't want to accept it because I didn't want to be labeled. Now that's a key word, being labeled. I hated it. I really hated it. But in the back of my mind, I knew I would have to accept it because this is just part of my life. You got to accept what's part of your life. And being a person with disabilities, if you're a person with disabilities, it's part of your life. So I finally accepted it. And I really started to accept it when I started getting both Social Security and disability payments from the government. So I really accepted it then because it got me basically free money. Well, it's not really free, but you know what I'm saying. And with the topic of transtrenders, people who are saying they're trans but they don't want to get surgery, which honestly, if you are an actual trans person and you don't want to medically transition, that's fine. That is totally fine. You don't have to medically transition to be trans. You don't. Some people don't want to go on hormones. Some people don't want to have surgeries. That's fine. That's totally fine. You don't need to medically transition. You can socially transition, change your name, your pronouns, your clothing, and transition that way if that's what makes you comfortable. But, and the ones who do medically transition, if that's their choice, go for it. I medically transitioned. I've had top surgery and a revision. It'll be 12 years, October 15th, since my top surgery. And it'll be 12 years next April since my revision. And I've had a full hysterectomy. It'll be 10 years, May 4th of 2021. And that was the date I officially came out as trans, May 4th, 2008. And what a great way to celebrate an anniversary, get a full hysterectomy. That was needed, totally needed, by the way. Didn't know it was needed until the surgeon got in there. But anyways, so I've taken medically transitioning. I'm not on hormones as of yet. It got pushed back because of the stupid pandemic. So I don't know when I'm going to start T at this point. Well, anyways, with transtrenders, like, you've heard of one transtrender called Brennan. Brennan Beckwith. Honestly, I've watched the video that Calvin Guerra reacted to her video several times. And each time you watch something, you discover something new, something you've missed before. If I was going to label somebody a transtrender, I want to be very, very sure that they are. Because in that video, I don't know. Of course, when she said she had to be okay with her boobs, that she had to be okay with her boobs and didn't want to get surgery, it's going to be awfully hard for her to pass as male or whatever with big boobs. I know, because I was a person with big boobs. Gigantic breasts. Big. I was so happy to get those removed. And that's one decision I've never regretted. Nor the full hysterectomy. For those of you wondering, yes, I do have some bottom dysphoria. Actually, not some, but I do have bottom dysphoria. I do want to get bottom surgery, but little side note, whenever somebody gets bottom surgery, they say the most painful part that I hear in the videos and stuff is that the vaginectomy is the most painful. So when this whole pandemic is over, I'm going to look into getting a vaginectomy before I get bottom surgery. So then that's already healed up, and the rest will be just great, be a lot easier, less pain, hopefully. But anyways, with people who are transtrenders, I wouldn't want to put that label on anyone who is probably just confused or not sure of what they want to do. Because I wouldn't want to be labeled something that I'm not by somebody else. Like somebody else saying, like, assuming something about me that is completely wrong, and it gets spread through the internet or whatever, and all these other people believe something that's not true, would devastate me. As a person, as that person, it would devastate me. And I would feel really, really depressed and down, and I'd be calling up my psychiatrist and saying, hey, this is what happened. I need to talk to you. I actually have my psychiatrist's personal cell phone number, just in case. Anyways, I wouldn't label somebody that, because then that only spreads, that gives them the label of, oh, that person's a transtrender, you shouldn't trust them, or they're just doing it for a trend, blah, 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 blah. I wouldn't want to be the person to label them, because you could be totally wrong, completely wrong. And I'm not saying Calvin was completely wrong. He had some really good points in that video. Sometimes it got a little over the line, close to over the line, but hey, he was critiquing a video of someone, and I'm not going to shade anybody who is given a critique, okay? I'm not that type of person, honestly. Anyways, on the topic of, do you need dysphoria to be trans? I've been hearing a lot from people, especially from Calvin Guerra, that he is very on, yes, you need dysphoria to be trans. It doesn't make sense to transition if you don't have dysphoria. And I've given that a whole lot of thought. And I was like, you know what? That's true. You do need dysphoria, some level of dysphoria, to be trans. Okay? Some level. Doesn't mean that you have to have this, there's only one way to have dysphoria. There's many ways to have dysphoria, okay? There are many ways to have dysphoria. You could be dysphoric about your height, your weight, the way you look, your shoe size, the month you were born. You know, there's many things to be dysphoric about, okay? And some people are very, very extreme. Some aren't. My dysphoria was about my chest, and that I was having periods. No guy wants to have boobs, and no guy wants to get their period. Come on. Especially when you have that reminder every month that, oh my God, I'm actually female. That's devastating. It was devastating to me every month. It was so devastating that it was like this big, painful reminder that, oh my God, I am actually female, and this sucks. This really sucks. And I get super depressed for like a week while it's happening, and then after it was done, I was happy for another three weeks until it came back again, until it happened again. So anyways, I do believe, yes, you do need dysphoria to be trans at some level. And I've bottom dysphoria. I'm not really dysphoric about my shoe size, the month I was born, because the month you were born in, you can't do anything about it. You can't. You just can't, because you can't go back and be born in a different month. That's impossible. Unless somebody invents a way to time travel back in time and is able to be there at the moment of conception, inside, at the moment of conception, but push it back to a month or later in the year or whatever. But that's just magical thinking, okay? Totally thinking, okay? Doesn't mean it's true. It's not. And so yes, you do need dysphoria to be trans. I believe in that. You do, because to be honest, it just makes sense, because you have a reason, a logical reason to transition. And if you don't have dysphoria at all, and your brain, say your brain is female and your body is female, and you are comfortable being female, then you're cis. If your brain is male and your body's female and you have dysphoria, then you're trans. That goes for M to Fs too. If your brain is female but your body is male and you have dysphoria, you are trans. Simple as that. That's basically what I believe. And so, on that note, I hope you find this video helpful in some way. Please, to my 2 subscribers, please tell people about my YouTube channel. And for all you new people watching this video, hey, hit that like button, subscribe down below, because I only have 2 subscribers. I need more. Come on, I need more. And hit that notification bell, and I will talk to you guys later.